So you're under contract to buy your home, you have gotten through your inspections and received the clear to close from your lender. And now it's time to get ready for closing day, but not before this one last very important step that shouldn't be missed. Hi everyone, Kim Devlin here with Kim Devlin Team in St. Augustine, Florida. If you're interested in this beautiful area of Northeast Florida, you've come to the right place. We help buyers every day find homes, sell homes, and share information on the area, neighborhoods, and real estate. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out anytime. So you have received your clear to close from the lender. This is exciting. It means you have successfully maneuvered through negotiations, inspections, and the financing approval. But there is one step that should absolutely not be missed before you sign those closing papers, and that is the final walkthrough. Now, most buyers attend the final walkthrough with thoughts of furniture placement and paint colors on their minds. But the walkthrough is about more than just making sure your favorite chair will fit in the living room. Your priority at this walkthrough is to make sure there are no issues that should be resolved before you go to the closing table. The purpose of the final walkthrough is to ascertain that the home is being conveyed to you in the same condition it was when you agreed to purchase it. So here are a few of the things you should check. Number one, make sure that no damage has occurred to the home that the sellers are responsible for repairing. I always suggest doing your final walkthrough after the sellers have moved their furniture out of the home. Movers can cause accidental damage, and old and forgotten damage may be uncovered once the seller's belongings are removed. I recently did a walkthrough on a property for my out-of-town clients. This home was 1 year old, so it was in really good shape. Between the time of the inspection and the time of the walkthrough, a water stain appeared on the wall. At the time of the walkthrough, there was no moisture, but there was clearly a stain and the baseboard had signs of damage too. We figured it had to do with the HVAC air handler since the damage was on the outside wall of this unit's closet, but the issue was never disclosed to us during the process. The listing agent said, oh yeah, no big deal, that they must have just had like a leak at one point, but this was absolutely an issue to my buyers. So I contacted the inspector that performed the inspection and sent him the pictures of the water stains and damage. He then shared the pictures he had taken at the time of the inspection, and there was no sign of any water stain. Since this damage happened after the inspection, the seller was responsible for fixing it. Now I had to go back to the listing agent and tell her this repair needs to be made prior to closing. And we'd also like clarification from the seller on what happened. Well, it turns out the air handler had a clogged drain and it caused leakage, and that's why there was a water stain. The seller did have the repair people come out to fix it, but never alerted his agent. In the end, I had the seller supply the receipt for the air handler repair and had him repair the damaged wall and trim, and it actually looks better now than it did when we originally saw the house. But this is a really good example to show you what you need to be paying attention to when you do a final walkthrough. Number two, check that appliances are still in working order and no new plumbing or electrical issues have popped up. While you aren't doing a complete home inspection, you can visually check for obvious problems that should be repaired before you move in. So run the faucet, showers, turn on the microwave and the range, open the fridge and make sure it's cold, and test the thermostat as well to make sure that the AC and the heat kick on. There's nothing worse than closing on your home and find out that you can't cook a meal because your stove stopped working. Number three, confirm that the items contractually conveying are present. If the sellers agree to leave particular furniture, decor, or equipment, see that it has not been removed. I always recommend taking pictures of the items that convey and have it included in the agreement between you and the seller. Number four, make certain the sellers have removed all their belongings. You don't want to arrive with the moving truck only to find out that the sellers left behind an assortment of unwanted furniture or trash. The seller should be held responsible for removing everything that doesn't convey with the sale. I remember when I closed on a home years ago, the previous owner left so much trash in the garage, including leftover gas cans and jugs of oil. This guy liked to work on cars, and that's great, but I don't. And because I didn't make a big deal of it, I had to dispose of it. That was a big pain, but a lesson learned. So what kind of surprises have you found in your walkthroughs? I'd love to know, so drop a comment below. Now, once you've checked these items, you should have some peace of mind at the closing table. But if there are repairs to be made, make sure your realtor gets it done for you prior to closing or gets you a credit to do it yourself afterwards. I hope this helps to prepare you for your next final walkthrough. And if you did just close on a property here in St. Augustine, you may need some help settling in, so check out this video right here. Reach out anytime with questions. I'm here to help. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.